Oh, hi there, welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Ribson32, so we are back in the Isles, having done our farm setup here, which I'm hoping is going to be quite well. We're like a little bit into the growth. We've probably gone on a month since the last episode, and we've got a few little admin issues to work out. We have got train set up as well, but if you do enjoy this episode, guys, I appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button, and maybe if you enjoy it enough, consider subscribing to the channel. What we got going on here is everything's pretty much running okay at the moment. We've got two trains running. One is servicing just our town here, which is Kazina, and the other one is just servicing over to our power station. So that should be nice and good there. A couple of things that I did off camera was I put all the paths in. We've got a couple of churches in town. I haven't moved anyone in yet. We're going to hold off on that. I've also noticed we've got two grocery stores here, and that's going to need to have a look at that. We've got a bit of a cash flow issue, but we've known about that for a while, so we need to look into that. I think mainly our imports is just food and meat. We shouldn't be importing fuel or electricity, so it does go down and up, but we're just kind of waiting for people to get into our fuel station. So what I want to get going today is we probably need to come over here first. We deleted a pub, so they need a pub. People are unhappy. I've also put all the roads and all the paths in here, because just to make sure people can get access to everything, so it should be nice and good there. Are they going to use the gyms? Everyone should be using all the facilities and keeping themselves nice and happy. We were having a little bit of a decrease in population, I think. Yeah, so hopefully now we should see that return. They just need a pub. A pub is all they want. Let's get some pubs into the area and keep them nice and happy. Let's just use vanilla ones. So now I think what I also want to do along the seafront, and we'll probably do that in a little while, is I want to put in almost like a, what would you call it, a bit of a, excellent, bit of a, like a seafront walk with parks and benches, just to keep everybody happy and Larry, so that we can definitely need a pub over this side. We probably need a pub before we start placing them down. We've only got 350,000. How much are you going to be? Okay, you're pretty cheap, so we can afford that. Okay, and then I think we're going to need one in this area too. I'm fairly certain. Let's just see if these guys can travel to any of the pubs. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we will need that over here, so we should look at that. And then it's probably going to be a little bit too many pubs, I would expect. And a little path up as well. I do want to get the few other. There's a few little things we need to purposely like this. Do need a pub in this area. We did have one here. That was a great location for it. It was servicing everyone, but the heating wasn't working. Probably one in. We're gonna have train in here at some stage, I would expect. So up there, because we're probably over here. Definitely can't get to a drinking hole. Is that what you're saying? Yep. I think that is correct. They definitely can't get to one. None of them can. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need one then. Let's figure out where we can get this in here. We could just put one on the corner, but I suspect this is going to interfere with the tracks that want to come through. Place one down here and see how they get on with that. I think we should do that. If it doesn't seem to work so well, then we can always find the and just, yeah, we can. Right, we'll get you in there. Awesome. Cool. Let's get you built, and hopefully that will keep people happier. With them having the ability to access the pub, we should see a little bit of a population boom. The babies being born. Excellent. A bit of a population boom going into the winter, which we're going to need. Like we're a little way off the winter yet, so we're not too worried there. Okay, you've all got access to that pub. You guys can come over here. Okay, we're going to need a path to this. I've also noticed that paths seem to play more of an important role all of a sudden, which I don't remember them. I remember them being significant, but I don't remember them having such an importance. Maybe it's because I'm using the dirt roads. If I'd looked at that properly, we could have made this a little bit better. Maybe it's because I'm using the dirt roads. I don't know. And it could well be. I am seeing people work along the dirt roads. That is fine. So let's come close to it. Paths, I always find you just fight constantly here as part of the quirks of the game. Awesome. Right. Also want to get a little bit of a walkway. See, I started it here. along here. And what I'm going to try and do is get some... I've got a mod on which gives us some park assets. I want to try and almost get like a seafront walkway down here, which I think could look quite cool. Area? Yeah, we can. That will give us a little bit more culture from them. Okay, you're not going to get onto that. Let's just move you back a little bit. No, I think... Fun. What we want. Okay, what if we try this then? Yeah. Aha. See what I mean about the fiddly of the paths? You just have to continually fight them. There we go. Awesome. So that's all I wanted to put on there. We'll put you on here so you can get to the score. Awesome. That's everything here for the moment. But before we do that, we need to get gravel up and running. So that should be everybody slightly happier. They're able to visit the pubs. I mean, there's 52 people that can't. It's going to take a little while for that to decrease. They may be at work and whatnot, but yeah, you're getting people in you. You're getting people in you. No, we will be importing booze for a little while. Are you getting anyone? You are getting guests. Get here, that'd be perfect if you can. And you can't, so you're going to be a little bit unhappy about that. We may end up losing people from the account as well. We'll let them be like that. I do want to get some more houses in here. Also, we need to plan the road out. So, this area is running sweetly, except we're not getting any gravel in. So, well, I mean, we will be able to make bitumen. We are kicking out the bricks at quite a successful rate. Something else I also added into here was we didn't have power to our harbour. Power to the harbour. So I just added in a little junction. So we've got power into here now. The brick factory will be chomping along quite nicely. We'll be selling our bricks. We haven't got a massive amount in here yet. This is probably going to be a yearly trip. Maybe bring us in 30, 40 grand a year, which might be good for us, might not be. We don't have to expand sort of full tilt here. We can do it at a reasonable space. What we do want to do, though, we want to get gravel up and running so that we can get our panels factory going, which should be quite good, which is definitely something we're going to need here. But to do that, I want to change a couple of these bus routes up, I think. And I'm going to also grab one of you from here as well. Okay, cool. What is this bus station called? You are called the S1. Oh, I see why, yeah. So we don't want you to go to SV2. We grab this, that. Yep. And come over here. What I want... Oh, no, we need to add you. What I want to do is I just want to force buses to go into this area, and I'll show you why in a second. We got this wrong. This can be improved, and this is the step one to do it. I've got a plan to put a train station in this area here, and that's what I wanted, the 3 services in there. Maybe we will squeeze a bus stop in there in the future, possibly. That is something for us. So we want you to go. This is going to enable us to activate our prefabs factory here, which is quite nice. And as you can see, we've got gravel in it. We haven't got cement, and I suspect we haven't got cement in there. Let's have a little look while we do this. We haven't got cement in here because we haven't got any forklifts in our garage. So let's get a forklift. Let's get 4 in there. Got to be careful, really careful with our money at the moment. These are going to be quite important. They're going to deliver to all these. Now, are you in the factory? You are. Are you set to buy your own fuel? I'm also against importing our fuel at the moment, so I am turning everything off. If it means there is a little bit of a wait for them to get the fuel in, then that's absolutely fine by me. I'm not going to worm over that. Let's just check the other forklift. We will be able to improve on that. Yeah, you're set the same. So that's going to hopefully enable us to produce at least some prefab panels, which is going to be a benefit to us. So now what I want to do, we need to make sure we are getting gravel into this area. As you can see, it's empty. And I think there's going to be a reasonable solution here. We've got trains coming in quite regularly. What's good? Oh, okay, you're heading back. And what we haven't got is we're lacking dumpers into our gravel mill, so we'll go get those in a second. But what I want to sort out first is getting passengers here. Have we done it? Have I done it already? Maybe I've done it already. I have done it already. Excellent, cool. So what I have done is I've changed the buses around. So there should not be any buses on here that don't go the heating plant or the gravel. Is that correct? Yep, awesome. And we also now have a bus running from which bus? That's. I thought we had one. But I thought we had one running from over here, but we don't. That's fine. Maybe I will set one up in the future, just trying to keep the gravel processing plant. We want to keep it staffed up all the time, because what I have now set the vehicle to do here, I'll just show you what I've done. So I should have set you. I may not have. I have not set. So I want to set you to load up, say, 29 tons of gravel, which is about 290 tons, which should be sufficient to keep it going and give us enough time to make sure our coal storage doesn't run out of coal, which should be getting an okay import from. So we need to, I think I want to, yeah, we should be getting okay import. So I'm going to want 5 trucks to come over here and service the gravel in this area, and that's going to be quite important. That's going to keep us ticking over. Now, we want size, do we? Or do we probably want to go cheapest here? How much do you hold? 4.5 tons. Okay, yeah, we're going to go cost effective. I don't want to... I'm conscious of money. We can always replace these later. They're probably not going to keep up. So we'll put one on there. One on here. I've just seen that we've had one vehicle go into there, so I know that I don't need to... Not so much. Let's hide these. Those. So we take you... This one, excellent. Awesome. And we need you. Let's all set up to... No, we've gone too far. I do like the little farming city we've got there. There is a little bit that we need to do over there too. We'll get that set up as well. We'll just get these vehicles all launched over here. And this hopefully is going to increase our production of gravel to a reasonable level that we can stay in building or producing our own building materials. I also want to get us in a position where we can start doing some of our own constructions today as well. We're going to need roads. Roads is going to be quite important for us. At the moment, we need to get things moving at a reasonable pace. Now, let's get our farming setup done. So our fields are doing pretty good. I suspect these might be a little bit too shy, but for the moment, that's good. We can always do something that change it. We can reroute the road around here, or we can, yeah, maybe that's right. We can get a bridge over the rail so we don't ever end up with a situation that's about to happen there. Okay. But at the moment, it doesn't appear that vehicles are waiting there too long, so I'm not too... But still importing oil. We are, yeah. We may have to stop importing oil, but we will keep an eye on that. So what I want to do is I want to get a distribution office in this area here, and that's just so we can ship our grain into you. I did buy a forklift on here just to bit it around, so let's just set this up properly. So the grain storage we want you to unload, and agro farm we want you to load. We don't have these roads built yet. I'm not going to buy them. I don't want to turn this area on quite yet. It will be getting turned on. At the moment, I just want to get our construction materials ticking over so that we can make some money with that. Then, once we've got a bit of an income, do we want a small? In here would be perfect. Right, so how many is a small one? Behind here? No. Up here anywhere? Did you just say... Can we get them in the town? Oh. Quite busy over here. Oh, we could get... Yeah. Got power, so that will work. Maybe we do go in medium. We don't... Yeah. What I'm thinking is what we can do... Hopefully that will get the fire station. Is we're gonna use this area to help supply. Place there. We're gonna use this area to supply our chemical factory with grain at the moment, and we could possibly sell the excess. I do want to get this up and running so that we have our own food production. That will come with time, but what we need to do at the moment is make sure we're making a bit of money, because we're gonna have to import people, and people aren't cheap. Are not cheap at all. So that's something I want to look on. In the meantime, it may give us the opportunity to definitely put a bypass in here to get some road. I want to get as much of the road as I can, sort of bitumen and asphalt on. I think that's going to help us quite a lot. Okay, right. So we're going to want to ship this grain around. Now, how much do you hold? You hold 6,000, and we've got space there for 16. Pricey. Let's just do 4 for the moment. I want the bigger ones because I don't really want to be coming back here in the future. Neat. Grab all that, and you're going to load all those. Yeah, excellent. Oh, we're going to load, unload. What? Okay, I see what. After it. What we will do is, and tell them, yeah, load hit. Then we're going to ship in grain. We're going to move all the grain over to this. Awesome. So who is the warehouse that is importing? I don't think we need to do it. Also, we've got so much wood. I'm going to stop importing wood. Right, so we're not going to sack off going there now. And, yeah. Maybe we don't need to do that. I didn't think about this. We could just... we'll bring the grain in. Load, yeah. Okay. Well, they will do it when they have time. No, actually. I'm going to take that off. We're only going to unload at the grain. Dedicated for the farming. We may end up using them for other things. We probably could use them for food around as well, actually. So this could work out quite good, this little hub. Thinking about it. I hadn't thought about that before. It's interesting when you figure something. We are quite speed, and that's not what I wanted to be doing. Let's slow that down. How are we doing for gravel in here? You're doing good. Where our trucks are? Have our trucks made it over there? Our dumpers, I'm meaning. Hopefully, that will be good. They've all left. That is excellent. We're storing... Okay, we are burning through the coal in here. What I also wanted to do, have I changed this over here? No, I have not. So what I want to do is want to change this up a little bit just to make this a little bit more efficient. Oh no, I have changed it. So they're now traveling to this coal deposit here and using that to fill it up. That should be good. You are sitting lovely. So we're pretty much ready to go over here. We will... Oh look, we've already got people getting on prefabs. Set you up. You guys are all ready to go? Yeah, that's correct. I guess you're just waiting on gravel. Yeah, so gravel is our bottleneck at the moment, as you can see there. That's what should happen with putting these vehicles over here. I was kind of hoping they are coming in. What have you got on you? You've got nothing. Okay. That's fine. They will come over and do this. We don't want them to wait until unloaded at all. Yeah, look, we've already got 15 people in there, so that is looking good. Stone. So I reckon we should start to see this turn around a little bit now and get some more money coming in. So now let's get some roads built. What I'm thinking here. Yeah, we're going to be reliant on the gravel. So what I want to do is I want to sell a few vehicles here. So I think we can sell those. That's right. Yeah, you are. So we can sell a few of these over here and excavator as well. So let's get... There's a little bit of cash back, but what I want to do is we're going to need to... I want to start building a road, basically. So we're going to need a roller, Ava, and then I'm going to want a dumper over it. Now I'm going to pay for the bigger one. That should be everything we need for that. Then what we can do is we can travel from... Yep. There. I'll give it the other buildings just so that we've got them. Concrete, yes. Steel, we don't have yet. Workers, oh, we're going to need a bus. Fine. Grab from... You need workers for it. Tell them to grab it from it. Don't have a bus on this. Fine. Cool, so you're ready to make us some roads. So what I will do in the short term is let's just put in a temporary road here. Maybe we may end up keeping some in there. Then what we want to do is an asphalt. Yeah? No. Okay, well, we've done it. We'll do that road first. And then once that road's done, we can then start doing some... Putting a and then we can just... Done. And we will need to get this whole thing done. Cool. And now we've got a bypass, so people should still be able to get over here, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Have you picked up that job? Ah, excellent. Where are your vehicles? Got out? Dumper should be en route somewhere. Yeah, he's going to get some gravel. Perfect. So these will get built. It says here, we're just waiting for gravel and asphalt, so they'll go and do that, and that'll be awesome. That's one road up and running. Now we want to do something similar at the other side, and what I'm aiming for here is just to efficiency. So we're going to do the similar thing over here, except sell a few vehicles. And we're going to get rid of one. Fine, awesome. Right, so we're going to sell these. We've still got plenty here to do the job, and they've filled the task that we needed for them to do. And then we can get some same thing here. Get some roads. Help us. Hoping it will help us things around slightly faster, make the town a little bit more efficient. We're definitely going to want two of these. Yep. Going down as quick as expecting it. How many spaces we have? So I reckon we can get one. Yep. And a paver, we can get 3. That should be everything we need at the moment to get and gravel. Not do that. Let's send them on a bit of a road trip to get gravel, but it might be better for them just in the construction. Steel, we're not going to do. Workers, you're probably going to. I think we're not going to use workers. Road if we do, and look at that concrete mixing. But you shouldn't have to use a concrete mixer for a while, so let's not worry about that. Right, so let's plan some roads here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put a little road in here. I do kind of want that actually. And we're going to start by treating for bitumen, and we can do that. Get this roundabout pretty much set up. So let's do that section here. Let's pick a side of the road, and I think we're going to do this side roundabout, and then we're going to bring you. No one's really taken that. They've got alternative routes, so we can get all this done before we start building on it, which will help a lot too. Now, take a little while. I'm aware of that, but at least let's say. What I also wanted was we'll build this light later, maybe. I think we are going to change the route of this road. We'd set this up because possibly we're going to have an option to build here, but we could definitely get roundabout set up there, possibly. We'll see. I think I'm going to leave that as if. I was just thinking it might be quicker to bring or maybe this is probably better as a temporary solution. What happens with it? Just thinking it's probably going to be better if, like, to get a roundabout in here is going to be quite tricky. It'd be a messy roundabout if we get one in there. Because yeah, I don't think we'll get a road across all of this, will we? No. And you don't really want train tracks on a road, no. So we'll probably just leave this like this, and we can use that as a place, just as a border for this side of the map, I reckon. Maybe industry or some sort of buildings to block those cables would be a good idea. Okay, right, let's get back to planning a bit more roads here. So where else? They should all be heading out and doing the business. The place to get out. Yep. Now these are going to take a little while to get. That is something that is going to belong to here. Up on a roundabout. Yep. I don't want to block the roundabouts, so I'm keeping the roundabouts fully open. Way along now. I'm hoping gravel is going to, again, it's still our bottleneck here, but I think get that up and going, that'd be excellent. So let's do this side of the world first. Can't do that because I don't want to block. Okay. This, bring you down to here. Leave it like that for them. Cool, that's quite a lot of roads, so you should have picked up all these tasks. That's correct. You've got a load of road to build. You do. Awesome. So everyone will have to get gravel probably. That's correct, yeah. So that's good. So these roads will get underway, and we'll see that happen with time. It's going to take a little while, I reckon, but it's good to be finally starting some construction on our own and not have to buy these roads. That's kind of why I've been building in dirt. So we'll get these upgraded, and that we should see this. Vehicles will travel faster on these roads, and then we will have to move into the. Should have enough routes around so that we don't close the whole city up. Mate, there's going to be little areas that we'll probably pay for because it'll be cheaper. We are tight on cash at the moment. This road is going, everyone's taking the right direction. How are you doing here? Cool. You are banging out the gravel though, so we should have a bit of gravel coming in. Yeah, excellent. So we're going to be stealing that gravel from the barge. Where is the barge? Yeah, and you've got a load of coal on you. Are you selling that? Or okay, you're about to ship that off, and we'll get a little bit of an income from that. Means you can be doing gravel next. We should see, I'm hoping, the roads built quite quickly. So now let's move on to this second part that I want to do. I'm just having a little look here to make sure our okay. We could look at adding additional trucks onto this. Thinking right now. Seem to be doing okay actually. We're increasing it. You've got 20 tons in there. See how it does. I'll keep an eye on that, and then I may put gap. Why don't we just keep this? I'm going to put another one. I'm going to do it. We're going to put another 2 vehicles on there. Just gravel is. Use this one, please. But about throughput here. Yeah, we will have to pay for their fuel, but I think we should be okay. Stop saying but off there. Right, so we'll get these put down. Oh. Need to grab the other one. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it is. We don't want this. Okay, goodbye. Awesome. Right, so that will take a little bit of time to get going. So now let's do what I wanted to do today. And let's just check on our citizens here. We're all a bit happier now. Not saying they can't go for a pub, but I think I can't see a bit of an increase in these. Can't enjoy culture. So what I want to do now is, I think this is the way to do it. I mean, maybe something to do with the tracking or the pathfinding. I mean, we've got plenty of people at the school. I think it's I can see people going to enjoy culture. We've got people in the gyms, so it should, I think, not sort itself out. Possibly, I've even seen people walking to the hospital now. Lots of doctors in there. Have we grown a little bit? Possibly. Yes, less escapes. Is it last month we had escaped 60 deaths? Looks like maybe we're doing a bit better. Hopefully, we don't lose as many people in the winter. Let's get the next section up. What I want to do is, I've got like a parks mod installed, and we get these little things here, these little benches. What I'm hoping we can do, we can squeeze a few in here to create like almost the appearance, in my mind, of it being little park type area. Fighting rain. Aha, there we go, look. Here. And these will also give us a little bit of culture in there. A little kiosk here for a bit of press. Well, actually, our construction office will try and pick these up, but I'm going to end up paying for these. I think it's going to be the best. That'll be fine. So let's get some benches in. Tables, and we can set this up like this, and then I want to get some trees in the area. I think that'd be quite nice. Okay, let's connect this section up. Fire it. Pull you like around here. From here, that there, and that's fine. Anywhere over here. Anywhere? Good. What is this? Plasters building is in the way. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. We want to link you up onto there. So that's going to be the first. It's like a little walkway set up over here. Let's get these buildings. They don't cost much, and it will just be a cool little bit of culture for people in the area. And I feel like a little bit of decoration, which we're definitely going to need in this city. Also get some trees in here. Now, what do we want? Want a few of these, just some acacias. Any in? I want to go like too crazy. Enough. It feels like a bit of a park, I guess, or a bit of a guess. Any bushes? Go. One along here. Just trying to find an area that it wants to go. I don't want to go too big with the brush. I think that should be fine for this sort of area. They want one in there. Yep. No. Oh, we've got another little bench down here. Is that right? Yeah, we have. Cool. So colours, I think. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, that's all that matters. So we do something similar. So acacia is going to be what we have on the seafront. It lets us put them anywhere. Yep. Grow over time. Get a bit more. I say seafront. I guess it is a sea, isn't it? In here as well. Okay, that's plenty. Now, I also want to do that along here. I suspect we're going to struggle, but we do have our boys in. Good. A little bit of terraforming here. Keeping an eye on our money, making sure that's going on at the same time. And this should... Everyone's busy working. Okay. If we can squeeze them in here, that'd be excellent. If we can't, it's not the end of the world. Put a little sign in over here. And yep. And can we get any benches in? Perfect. Perfect. Table in there. What about a little press kiosk? Can we get this in? Not going to like this sort of how we built this path. That's a shame, but I reckon we can squeeze it in anyway. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Cool. There. Realise it required heating, but it's got heating, so that's fine. Can we get any gazebos in? A gazebo would be quite cool. There? Oh, we can. Perfect. Nice little gazebo in there. What else we got in here? Got the press kiosk. I would like another bench somewhere, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it. Okay, what about in here? No. I mean, we definitely get one out the back of the pub. Yep, so let's do that then. Wait, what about in this little... Ah, yes. And you here. Let's get another little gazebo in this area as well. Let's... There we are. And then we can just get some trees and let's get these ones built. Go. And what these actually are quite good because they give us... I think it's culture, which is good. It'd be nice if we could get like a little... Almost like a little beach bar-y thing, or I don't know what to call them. Like an ice cream parlour, which was food, I guess. You know what you see on the side of the roads. Look for them, those. Maybe we can. Right, so they're in. Is that everything? Oh, apart from the gazebo. Oh, in here. Get a bit of acacias in. Anything down on the front? Yep. Aha. So we will have quite a treed. Start to look a little bit better, I'm hoping. Purposely trying not to put too many in because hide the power cables behind these trees. Well, as well. Lovely. Now a couple of bushes. Good shape foliage, I guess. Yeah. Nothing. Oh. No, we get one in there though for sure. Here, yep. Oh, we can. I want it. Let's reduce the size again. think that's going to be plenty for us. Okay, awesome. That should hopefully blossom into quite a nice area, at least just to keep people happy, and it should give us the culture. Everyone's up they're missing, but how are we doing for people here? We've got a good amount of people waiting. And anyone on the road construction business? Yeah, I guess that's just good. Got anything? Want everyone out? It will happen. It's just, yeah, I think it's just going to be. Oh, like everyone's out on the road somewhere. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Let them get on with it. It will happen. Tell us, we can always. Oh, 18 tons. So we don't need a massive amount. What if everyone's got to get the asphalt? Yeah, you probably looks like we sucked all the gravel out of it. That's good. So then, actually, let's change our destination buildings. That will may bite us later in the future, but fine. We want all our source buildings to have at least 10% in, so that our building companies can use them. That would be good as well. How is our little boat here doing? Look at that. We've got 22 tons of crabs. We've got, let's say that's a quarter. It's not a quarter. 1/5. What's the max here? Maybe let's say that's a quarter of what we're going to get. So that's 6,000. I mean, that's not great. You know what's 25,000 per trip. But as we get the gravel increased, I'm hoping what we're going to see is oh, awesome. What we're going to see is the productivity increase. We're going to see more chemicals in there and see a slightly more profitable industry. Admittedly, we are now stealing the gravel to build these roads, so that might also be something that slow that down slightly. But as long as we're making a reasonable amount of profit, I think we should. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'll probably run it maybe 3 months in the advance. Lovely. Run it 3 months in the advance, and we'll see how things get going on. And if there's any problems, I will bring you in before then, but I don't expect there to be. We should be ticking along quite nicely now. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode, guys. If you have, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed it enough. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.